I've been feeling like a victim, crying over a broken system, wishing I could trade my cards in for a new one. Money's tight and time is a commodity, a little bad luck and I crossed the line of poverty. My car's dying and debts are compounding, swimming the line of treading water and drowning. But hey, it's all going to be fine. I put worries out my mind. Always must remind myself the struggle is divine. Society draws lines, but they are not how I'm defined. Relax and give it time. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Truth is, I'm prone to depression, but a life spent coping has taught me a lesson. Happiness can't be bought or given, despite what is missing. It's a life worth living. A billion cells all working together as one. Create the warmth that you feel when you step into the sun. Our existence is a complete phenomenon, so whatever you're stressing pales in comparison. Live a life following where your heart leads you, not mimicking charades displayed on social media. Forget the values society feeds you. There's no right or wrong, there's just whatever completes you. And hey, it's all going to be fine. I put worries out my mind. I always must remind myself the struggle is divine. Society draws lines, but they are not how I'm defined. Relax and give it time. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Big shout out to Jen. And anytime you have a peach that nice, you take your time getting the fabric off. So here we go. 4 again, so it's gonna be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this one since there's 3 boxes. 5, it's gonna be the bottom one. For those of you who know how to do I do the dice rolls. It's not like it matters. I could just grab 2, and there's times I do. But when we crack a fresh case, I like to at least make it exciting and show that the dice pick the boxes, not me. Here we go. Last break until I go out for dinner. But there will be another break of this tonight. We're going to run the same exact break back, but I'm going to enjoy this from Jen. Jen, thanks for making my night a little bit better. You always do when you pop in. But for any patches that are one color, I have something to sip on. Thank you for real, Jen. I appreciate you so much. I can't wait to come visit. Wish you could come out to National, but I understand. I'll just, have to go twice as hard with Chris. Now, Chronicles, obviously, I like. This stuff continues to climb up a little bit. I don't know how the release of Luminance will affect it, or even more so, the release of Elite this Friday will fix it. But I will say the one nice thing about this, ooh, that's nice, about the Chronicles is that they haven't shorted us hits, and they've given us extra a lot. But Luminance has been really good except for the points. That's the only thing I'll say. Michael Carter, Aziz Ajulari, Kadarius Toney, Gainwell and Williams, Travis Etienne, and starting off for the Seattle Seahawks, Connor Weddington. Going out to Seattle, Chris Flum. I'm going to get this away from the cards. What up, Dakota? I got to drop off again to you soon. I'm going to have to bring us some beers out. Unless you're not a drinker. Man, you might not. You're a young boy, too. Are you even old enough? I feel like when I saw you were super young, man. Which, that's not an insult. That's a compliment. I wish I could go back to being super young. All right, here we go. Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and another Trey Lance, and another Trey Lance. That's Trays. 3 Trays in a row. How about a Newman, Jamie Newman out of 99. Larry Roundtree, and a 4th. Quad Trays is what we got there. That was a Trey pack. Well, next year, Jen, it's in my neck of the woods. They're bringing it back to Atlantic City, which typically it would be a lot further. Like it would go back to, I believe, Indianapolis, I think, is who was due up for it. But because they skipped Atlantic City, they're going to go back. Oh, you're not as young as I thought, Dakota. Did you just turn 30? Are you a fresh 30? Jamar Chase, Micah Parsons, Rondell Moore, the starting running back for the Denver Broncos, Javonte Williams, Rashad Bateman, ETN, and Boogie out of 149, Boogie Basham. What up, Mazziars? How are you, my man? All right. Ooh, something nice coming. Jamie Newman, Larry Roundtree, a nice Kyle Pitts there. And look at this, Jamar Chase for the Bengals out of 149, red optic. Love these cards. Rashad Bateman, Justin Fields, Tylan Wallace, and for the Cincinnati Bengals, Chris Evans. Cincy going out there. There you are, Matt Mazziars. Jen, I got to ask, how are the cars running more than the house? I saw you and your husband try to one-up each other on the car purchases. I was a little jealous. Well, then, I can bring you beer. Are you a beer drinker, Dakota? You're of age. Just when we talk, like that would be the absolute odds of it. Just when we talked about them never shorting. Oh, good. They didn't. They shorted us a hit. Blake Prohl. I got to look that up. Terrace Marshall, Zach Wilson, and Kyle Pitts. There's another recon Trevor Lawrence. Jamar Chase out of Select and Devontae Smith out of Spectra. I got to look up Blake Prohl. I'm sure they're running great, but how do they feel? Are you like, do you enjoy, like, you know, when you get a new car, you look forward to getting into it. Like, not that I don't like the car I have now. I just have a 2016 Sonata. I love it, but I don't get excited to hop in my car. But when it's new, you're like, yeah, let's go for a car ride. Did they short us? They really did short us. That's the fucking odds. I have not been shorted on a box of this yet. That's unbelievable. That's what happens when you talk about it. Justin Fields, Kellen Mond, Travis Etienne and Etienne, Kyle Pitts, Rashad Bateman, and Michael Carter. So here's what we're going to do. Because I'm in that mood where I'm getting a little bit pissy at Panini, we're also going to give away 2 fantasy spots in this, especially since I'm getting excited. Dude, we were literally just talking about how they don't short in this. They always give you extra. And what happened? We got shorted. Unless I missed something. I didn't. That's insanity. What are the odds of that honestly happening? We have not been shorted in one yet. Thanks, Matt Mazziars. I wish I felt fresh after that. All right, 2 fantasy spots. Let's skip to a box of Luminance. The Avalons are nice. I wanted an Avalanche for a long time, to be honest with you. Chevy, but never worked out. And by the time I was old enough to afford one, or at least finance one, I was like, I don't really want one anymore. And that's why kids should not be allowed to make major financial decisions. Well, thank you. Michael Vick. I hope my wife thinks so. I always wear just a hat and a t-shirt. I tried to spice it up a little bit. Michael Vick for the Falcons. Eric Stokes, Felipe Franks, and Tyler Vaughns. Derek Carr, David Montgomery, and Daniel Jones. And out of 100, Savage. There we go. Savage. You know what we need? We do need a drop for the Savage inserts in these. Do we have one? Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, yeah!
How about Macho Man Randy Savage? There we go. Calvin Ridley out of 299. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire for the Kansas City Chiefs. Going out to Brandon Rothdeaner. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? For some reason, it just doesn't feel like the weekend already. I don't know why. It's just, this summer is just, I think maybe because of the way the 4th of July fell or something. I don't know. but everyone having off on Monday, or at least most people did. House calls Stephon Diggs for the Buffalo Bills. Chris, talk to me if you want to move that. I'm trading. Greg Rousseau, Elijah Molden, J.C. Horn, and Antonio Gibson. Aaron Donald, DJ Moore, Cameron Jordan, and out of 75, who? Mac Jones. There we go. Going out to the New England Patriots, and I believe that's Scotty Ripley, right? There you go, Scotty.
Mike Jones.
Out of
I
70.
save. Shift.
Yeah. And Kylan Hill for the Green Bay Packers. Dakota, there you go, Dakota. Oh, that's right. You have your Great Wolf Lodge. The soccer, yeah. Dan, I forget. Is it like I mean, I wish we felt that vibe here, like, because you know when it's playoff time for football, I mean our schools have jersey days, and you know there's like everyone's wearing you know if your team is in the playoffs, you see it. I imagine it's like that for you, Dan, over there right now. Like, you don't get that with basketball, right? Like, the basketball finals are on, and I've yet to see, like, anybody... I mean, I don't live in an area that's exactly NBA fluent. Devin White for the Bucks. But even then, I don't know that that's, like, a thing with NBA. You just don't see a lot of NBA jerseys compared to, like, say, football jerseys or football gear. Jalen Waddle. Ramondre Stevenson. Amari Cooper. Tyler Lockett. Does anyone see a lot of people wearing like NBA jerseys out and about like they do football gear? Hopkins, Baron Browning out of 299. And for the Philadelphia Eagles, Kenneth Gainwell going out to Andrew Bodegel. Jen, can we do it together? Can we start like we have this Blazzzin Bods page, Jen. Maybe we can spark it back up and we can post recipes and like do stuff like that. You want to do that with me? Justin Fields, dynamic. That's crazy, Dan. Dan, you got to post some like live videos, Trevor Lawrence, to our page of celebrations and stuff. Russell Wilson and Josh Jacobs, David Johnson, Chase Young, Quinnen Williams out of 299. And for the New York Jets, our first red ink going out to Ian Warren. We got ourselves an Elijah Moore. That is a short print red ink. Hey, Josh, how excited are your kids for Great Wolf Lodge? I know my kids continue to talk about it. You know, my son wore his bracelet from there for like 2 months after we went. Jen, if we do that, I'll go live for cooking a little bit more so we can, I can show some of the meals I cook. You'll have to do the same. So as of right now, we're giving away 2 fantasy spots. We'll save that last box of luminance. And 2 hitless credits. We only have about 12 more spots to give out in that DK league before we're going to close it up. Probably add another prize or 2. We already have $100 in credit. 3 boxes of cards. They don't have to be appropriate as long as Facebook doesn't block them. Kyle Pitts. There's a Rousseau for the Bills out of 99. And, oh yeah, Jen, was that like hammered night? With Corey? Quiddy Pay, Mac Jones, and Mac Jones. And for the Houston Texans, out of 10. Who got the Texans shot? Out of 10, Davis Mills. Who knows? Tyrod Taylor is going to be their starting quarterback. If Watson doesn't play, Davis Mills may end up being the backup quarterback. There's a couple guys I think that are worth snagging right now, including him. And I would say that Kyle Trask for a long hold, and maybe even Mac Jones if you're not overpaying too much. Guys I think that have good growth potential. You know, you can't prospect a lot anymore because you're paying for projected pricing on guys like Zach Wilson and Trey Lance and specifically Trevor Lawrence. You know, they have to perform really well to make those cards even just hold the value that you're paying for them. Whereas a guy like Davis Mills or even, I don't know what Mac Jones are selling for, but those are guys that possibly have growth potential. Sage Surratt, Justin Fields. and Javonte Williams. We got a nice Trey Lance Flux card there. He's been all over these boxes. Kylan Hill, Jalen Waddle, Chris Evans, and Sage Surratt out of 149. We were not harassing Corey. We were all having fun, right? Well, we have the page. We just got to spark it back up. Is it effing raining again? My golly. Najee Harris, Rashad Bateman, and how about a Justin Fields rated rookie optic going out to the Bears? Chris Woodson, Marshall, Lawrence, Newman, Najee Harris, and Javonte Williams. Denver Broncos going out to Kenny Leach. There you go, Kenny. So, Great Wolf Lodge, soccer. Anyone else doing anything? Only 2 people doing something fun this weekend? I'm not either, for what it's worth. Motivating, that's right. I didn't do a very good job at it, but I was trying. Trey Lance, Recon, not numbered. We got Trey Sermon, Jamie Newman, Tamore and Terry, Surtain and Najee, Boogie, and Kerry Vincent Jr. I can never remember what team he's on, but that's okay because I got to look up another player too. I would never harass. Listen, I've been there before. I've had people motivate me in a rough way, but it worked. I need someone to do that to me right now. Kyle Pitts, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Elijah Moore, Kyle Trask. There's a nice Jamar Chase. You hear that rain? Jalen Waddle, Pat Freiermuth, and silver Najee Harris for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Eric Rothdeaner. Do both your girls play on the same team, Shane? That's pretty cool. That's nice if that's the case, because then you have to go to multiple practices. We have an Origins auto. Kadarius Toney, Sean Wade. Here we get a Kyle Trask Flux. And how about Terrace Marshall out of 49 for Carolina going out to Bradford. Sage Surratt, Kyle Pitts, Mac Jones, and how about Kwity Paye for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Mike Wager. Denver Broncos, Kenny Leach has him. I don't think he's necessarily tied to him either, Jen. So if there's stuff you want, feel free to reach out to Kenny. Oh, that's cool, Shane. Oh, man, I bet there's times that's probably a headache, and then times you're just so happy you don't have to drive to like 8 different places. All right, last box. Come on now. We got to find the kaboom. Right now, the Elijah Moore red is just not doing it. Come on, give us something good.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Here it is. We'll run this back later either way. All right, lights out. Xavier Howard. Miami. Man, that's stinking rain. Elijah Molden. J.C. Horn. Nick Bolton. Herbert and Brown. We got Adam Thielen. How about a Mike Evans out of 100? Amari Cooper out of 299. And DK Metcalf. Chris Flum with the Seattle Seahawks. There's the Seahawks. Fields is due. Although I just telling, I'll ask you guys that watch a lot of breaks, what do you think quarterback auto we've pulled the most? I say it's Justin Fields. Trevor Lawrence is up there because of all the ones we did in Leaf, but Zach Wilson, not Mac Jones. We haven't pulled a ton of Mac Jones. Last week was Mac Jones week. But overall, Mac Jones has not been our biggest pool. Look at that. Russell Wilson flash. Terrace Marshall, Jalen Waddle, Ramondre Stevenson, Jarvis Landry, Chase Claypool, Aaron Jones, Ryan Tannehill, Demetric Felton, and for the Detroit Lions, another red ink. We didn't have one colored ink in our last case. Now we got 2. Detroit Lions going out to TJ Herb. Lions have been hot today, man. Last break, I'll tell you what, Richard hit a bunch of them. Two more packs to go, and that means we have 2 hits, hopefully. Stay away, Paniners. So far, so good. Savage, James Robinson. Shake, shake your rump for the Chargers. There's a Trevor Lawrence. Ajulari, Eckler, and Diggs. DeAndre Swift. There's a Tom Brady. Tyson Campbell for the Jags at a 99. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers at a 349, Quincy Roche. Yeah, that rush flash. Those flashcards are probably this year my favorite insert. Now, we haven't seen the Moments one yet. But I wish they were more, like, they were not so common. They are a common insert, which kind of stinks. Dan, I'll probably post it around 6:30 or 7. Once I sit down and get settled at dinner and stuff, and I know kind of what time I'll be home, because I don't want it to fill too early. Oh, do we have another on card? We do! We got 2 on cards on this one. Here we go. A.J. Brown house calls. Rakeem Boyd, Kwity Paye, Dylan Moses, and wait, before I go any further, I owe 1, 2, 3, 4 sips for single color patches. Jen, where were you there? Travis Kelce, Lamar Jackson, Kirk Cousins, Nick Chubb, Jamison Crowder, and it's going to be an on card for the Philadelphia Eagles. Andrew Vodegel getting the Kenneth Gainwell. Not only did we not get points, but we got 3 on card autos out of 2 boxes. I will say, though, I'm still going to give out. So they made up for the missing. Oh, no, we didn't get it. Make up an extra hit. Chronicles shorted us, so what we'll do is we'll give out an extra fantasy spot for today. Yep, we'll post another round. There's something bangerish coming out of this later. I know it. Trevor Lawrence, Tyson Campbell to 99. Russ Flash. Out of 100, Mike Evans. Terrace Marshall to 49. Najee Silver. Justin Fields rated base. Optic. Greg Rousseau out of 99. Fields Dynamic. Trevor Lawrence. Mac Jones to 75. Michael Vick Flash. Savage out of 100. Chicago Bears, David Montgomery. Trevor Lawrence, Jamar Chase out of 149, Jamie Newman out of 99. We got the Trey Lance rated rookie optic and Trevor Lawrence recon. Had a bunch of those quarterbacks as well. Here we go. We had Bright DK Metcalf going out to the Seattle Seahawks. That's going to be Chris Flum getting a couple nice Seahawks cards. And Javonte Williams to the Denver Broncos going out to Kenny Leach. Wedding or funeral? Shut up. Brandon Rothsteiner, ceremony, something of the sort. Cincinnati Bengals, Matt Maziarz. I got you, McGinn. Quincy Roche for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Eric Rothsteiner. And we had the Kwity Paye for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Mike Wager. We had Kerry Vincent, we're going to look up. Davis Mills out of 10 for the Houston Texans going out to Jacques. And Kenneth Gainwell, another one for them birdies, Philadelphia Eagles. He was not done yet. I should say first one. Kylan Hill for the Green Bay Packers going out to Dakota Reed. We had the Blake Prohl. We got to look up Connor Weddington for the Seattle Seahawks. We also had the Gainwell for the Eagles. See you, Jen. Thanks again for the drink. Detroit Lions, Sage Surratt. And Elijah Moore for the New York Jets, Ian Warren. All right, let's check this out. Kerry Vincent, I think, is the Vikings, to be honest. Nope, Denver Broncos. Jen may have said that. And the Blake Prohl Steelers? I'm just completely guessing. That's the Vikes. Going out to Jordan Ross. All right, at least no points, though. Here we go. Oh, sorry, Matt. I just saw it. First up, 2 $5 hitless credits. Next up, we have 2 fantasy spots. Yes, I'm feeling generous today. It'll probably be the last time I do it unless we have a break like we did the last one. But you guys caught me in a good mood on a bad missing hit. Oops. It's going to be the Chargers. Oops, I never showed you guys. Chargers and the Dolphins. So, Curtis Vetter and Ben Wynn, each getting a $5 hitless credit. Everyone eligible now. 2 fantasy spots. Here we go. Top 2 on this one. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, big shout out to Shane Steele hooking up a family member. Scotty Ice getting, or Speedy Scott getting Shane Steele's fantasy spot, sneaking his way in. Final round. It's going to be the Steelers and the Colts. Eric Rothiner. I think he has one because his brother has one too. Eric Rothiner has one. So if you're looking, Eric has to sell or trade one. And spot 30 goes to the Indianapolis Colts, which is Mike Wager. I don't believe he has one yet. Oh, he does. So this is why we're going to cut it off at 40 because we're starting to get a lot of dupes. But both Eric and Mike, if you don't have one, you have a chance to go get one. I can't go much deeper than 40, but I will add more prizes at 35 and at 40. So we'll have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prizes, maybe some more, plus weekly high scores, all right? I'll see y'all soon. I got to roll to dinner. Have a good night. Round 2 coming later.